Hello Man United fans. Welcome to Manchester United football. I lived the dream. Fred says that he lived the dream by playing for Manchester United in an emotional goodbye message to supporters. Fred, 30, who joins Turkish giants Fenerbahce in a transfer deal worth €15 million, £12.9 million, after United boss Erik Ten Hag sanctioned his departure. The Brazilian midfielder spent 5 seasons with the Red Devils, having joined from Ukrainian heavyweights Shakhtar Donetsk for £52 million in the summer of 2018 during Jose Mourinho's reign. United confirmed on Friday that a deal had been agreed, as fans awaited Fred's parting message. The 30-year-old took to social media on Saturday after he departed for Fenerbahce to address supporters and wrote alongside a video, "Thanks for everything, Manchester United Football Club. Today ends one of the most beautiful stages of my career. I lived the dream of wearing the shirt of one of the biggest clubs in the world. Going through ups and downs, I leave with the conviction that I always gave my best during all training sessions and games. It was 5 years of a true dream for me and my family. I will be forever grateful for the opportunity. Forever a Red." Despite receiving criticism throughout his time at Old Trafford, most fans wish Fred well in Turkey because of his constantly tireless work rate. The Brazil international, capped 32 times by his country and selected for 2 World Cup campaigns, had entered the final year of his deal with the Red Devils and stayed at home this summer while his teammates embarked on the club's preseason tour. His last United appearance was in the FA Cup final, as they were beaten 2-1 by bitter rivals Manchester City at Wembley. That was where Fred won his one and only trophy in English football, lifting the Carabao Cup in February when Ten Hag's side beat Newcastle in the final. He made over 200 appearances for United and he contributed 14 goals and 19 assists. FC Twente technical director Arnon Brugink has confirmed that the Dutch club is interested in signing Manchester United winger Facundo Pellistri. United, who will get their Premier League campaign up and running at home to Wolves on Monday night, are yet to decide whether they will allow the Uruguayan to leave the club on loan ahead of the transfer window closing in just under 3 weeks' time. The Reds had planned to let Pellistri head out on loan, but a knee injury to Ahmad currently leaves them light on wide options. Pellistri started and scored in last weekend's 1-1 draw with Athletic Bilbao in Dublin, netting a last-gasp equalizer in United's final preseason outing of the summer. It was an encouraging showing from the youngster, but it wasn't one that is likely to see him rewarded with a start against Wolves. But with Ahmad sidelined, Rasmus Højlund not yet fully fit and Anthony Martial not having played since May, United boss Erik Ten Hag could find a place for Pellistri within his matchday squads, certainly at the start of this season. And although Twente are interested in landing the winger, Brugink has admitted that a lot of work still needs to be done for the Dutch club to stand any chance of landing Pellistri, including United needing to agree to help out financially. "The name Pellistri sets the bar very high," Brugink told De Oost Tribune. "I understand that. He is a Manchester United player. He played a match against Bilbao last Sunday, in which he was just very good. That doesn't help much, I can tell you. What we have to do is keep the agent on a leash. And we also have to keep the United manager on a leash. In the end, it's also about finances. We simply can't afford a player like that, so United have to cooperate." Lisandro Martinez has admitted the players in the Manchester United dressing room are hungry for success in the new season. Although there were doubts about whether Erik Ten Hag would be able to handle the pressure at Old Trafford, he enjoyed an excellent first year in charge and restored the connection between fans and players. United comfortably qualified for Champions League football, and the longest trophy drought at the club for over 40 years was ended with victory in the Carabao Cup, although the team did fall short in the FA Cup final. Regardless of that disappointing defeat to Manchester City in the last game of the campaign, it was an overwhelmingly positive 12 months and Martinez has said the squad is motivated and prepared to compete again. "Well, I think when you look at this badge, you need to feel hungry," Martinez told club media when asked about the dressing room mood. "Motivation, as this club demands everything to win. So I think we have really good players and with a big mentality. I think it's very important. If you want to win, you need to be ready and sharper every day. I think the coach did an amazing job, he chose new signings very well. The players who are here, they are amazing and I think we are really happy with them. So we're looking forward to working together when the season starts, and hopefully, to win every game." Real Sociedad rule out signing Van de Beek. According to a report by Mundo Deportivo, Real Sociedad have ruled out the prospect of signing United midfielder Donny van de Beek. The Spanish club has been locked in talks with United about the prospect of signing the Dutchman on a permanent basis. However, it is claimed that they are now focusing their energy on signing Arsene Zakarian from Dynamo Moscow instead. It is suggested that once Sociedad have got him through the door, they have no intentions of signing Van de Beek as well. Christian Eriksen has described Rasmus Højlund as a pressing player with a good technique and good runs, and he thinks the newest Manchester United signing can succeed at Old Trafford. Højlund contributed 10 goals and 4 assists for Atalanta last season, and he also impressed playing for his nation Denmark on the international stage, establishing himself among the most exciting young players in Europe. Erik ten Hag held video calls with Højlund to gauge his interest in signing for United this summer, and as a lifelong supporter of the club and self-confessed Cristiano Ronaldo fan, he was desperate for the move to happen. Eriksen recently sat down with club media to discuss Højlund, and he backed him to succeed when he returns from the sidelines. "He hasn't paid me yet, so I don't know where he gets that agent from. I haven't had any fee yet," Eriksen joked when asked about his role in the transfer. "Of course, I've spoken to the manager about Rasmus before, and I've spoken to him about the club. So in that way, of course, I've told him all the stuff about the club, and then obviously I still told him at the time it was his decision to see where he wanted to go and where he could see himself. And then, luckily, it was here. I hope he will bring some goals, but definitely he'll bring a lot of desire. He's a pressing player with a good technique, good runs. Like a proper 9. I hope he can develop into a very strong player here." Eriksen also discussed his expectations for the season, and he confirmed it's the team's ambition to compete with the best. "Our start to the season must be better than last season," he added. "The preseason has been tough and good. I'm personally feeling very fit, and I really can't wait for the games to start to get to the real work. I hope we can definitely be up there and see where we are in the season, but definitely we want to win trophies. We definitely want to be able to compete. We finished third, but we want to finish higher. Fans of Manchester United, Facundo Pellistri is a very exciting player. He could be very useful for us, but do you think the club should sell him to FC Twente?" Leave your comments below in the comment section on any of the topics discussed. If you are new here, consider subscribing to the channel. Till the next updates. Thank you for watching.